What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I've been joined by Buvey. He's kindly lent me his camera in his space to
my little living room.
Yeah, it's a nice little
cozy.
Nice little couch there. You've got a little old Man City shirt behind there.
Yeah, I don't have a Spurs shirt, unfortunately.
Yeah,
it's white. So
that was my bad. Sorry, guys. But anyway, we're here today. We obviously got Spurs City this weekend at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium on Sunday. So I want to do this kind of preview of the game. Not really. We'll do something a bit more interesting. What we're going to do is we're going to react to some of the craziest Spurs v Man City games
There've been
in
a
the
few
past. Like, there's been a few
heartbreaking moments.
Tell you what, there's been a few crackers from both sides as well.
I feel like the game, we've never had consistency. It's not like we beat you every time. It's always been really. One season will smash you, and the next season you'll come back and draw again.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
then you'll beat us in the Champions League. It's a
then
crazy
obviously
one.
like back in the day we were like obviously 10 times better than
You probably were. Yeah.
But what we're gonna do is we're gonna start off with the 1981 FA Cup final.
Okay.
Just to point out that neither of us were.
No, we were about -20 at this point.
Yeah, I think so. Like, so there's no vlog from this game to look back on. Oh my god, what a finish. I just stopped what I was saying there because I was like,
what a finish that is.
Jeez. Imagine equalising like that.
So what has he done? Chested that down and just volleyed that about 25 yards out.
Let's have a look at
That's
it.
unbelievable. That's going to be one of the best goals in an FA Cup final.
That's a good header.
Oh,
straight volley top.
Unbelievable.
Alright, credit. That is a absolutely
Unbelievable.
banging finish. This is the big one. Oh, 1, 2.
Who's that?
One again. Ricky Villa.
Oh my god.
Literally.
I always heard about Ricky Villa being top class.
Yeah, this is like a very, very, very
is he
famous
Spanish
goal.
or Argentine?
Argentine.
What a finish that is.
Very, very famous goal amongst Spurs.
He's number 5
that run is unreal. This goal is just class. The way you just like skip
in and
past
out.
3 or 4 players through the keeper.
That's class.
And to do that into an FA Cup final replay, like, the moment.
Bring him back out of retirement. He's probably about 85 years old. Like,
yeah, to be fair, we need him right now. I would take that, but no, I think as an early, obviously a game that we wouldn't have gone to see that kind of goal in an FA Cup final is just class.
And it's quite rare because I think
very rare.
Modern sides are so worried about social media and being professional, and that's a goal of just pure enjoyment. And he just tried to go and do it and try and do something special. I sometimes feel you don't see that in FA Cup final.
And you know what? I think that was also probably the start
or final, whatever final.
It was the start of kind of international footballers being like more accepted and being like, wow, they've got this whole trickery about them to get in and out of players. And then that was obviously the oldest clip we have.
Yes.
The next one we have is from 2004, FA Cup again.
Yep.
But this is more in your favour.
Not too bad, yeah.
So this is the City 4-3. We win against Spurs.
I absolutely love this game. It's one of the earliest games I remember.
And it's kind of worth pointing out at this time, City, I think, were bottom of the league, or towards the bottom of the league.
Yeah, we'd just come up recently, had Kevin Keegan as manager. If anyone knows Kevin Keegan, that's a hell of a finish.
That King as
that's
well.
King, yeah, unbelievable. 2 minutes in as well.
2 minutes in.
That season we really did struggle, but the thing with City at the point was, oh man, we had the first advice sponsor. That's City. But the thing with City is we had talent in that squad. We had Nicolas Anelka, Robbie Fowler. Obviously you had the Irish Robbie Keane.
Look at it, just finished like that. The ball over is worth mentioning.
Yeah,
to get
absolutely.
To. That's what we kind of see now with like Toby to Dele.
Yeah.
That kind of ball over
the top.
That little touch to the side.
That's
a little dink
finish.
over the keeper. 2-0 Spurs, 19 minutes in.
Yeah, I
free
think.
kick.
Oh wow! I forgot how good that was.
Oh my.
Ziga, left back.
Wow.
Look
at that.
Unbelievable.
Okay, so at this point we're 3-0 up, cruising, but not only 3-0, we scored some bangers there.
Yeah. Three world class goals.
King to open up in 2 minutes. So good, but
let's talk about the comeback though.
Yeah, this is where it goes a bit downhill for me, so to speak.
Joey Barton sent off as well. So this is why it's gone down in history because of the red card. What? Sylvan Distan.
Where was the track and run in that? Where was that?
Yeah. You could have done better, George, mate.
Probably even.
Look at Gizi Keller. He's bold at the age of 25. I mean,
looks like one of my uncles.
And this is Sean Phillips.
Any VARs about then? I swear he was offside.
No, he was miles on.
Any VARs
miles
about?
on side, mate.
Oh, the comics. 3-all, 18.
Sean Wright Phillips was unplayable at points.
I rated him highly.
He was one of the first seasons to really hit it.
Before you got bought out and then stuff just started going well for you.
Sun Ji Hai as well, the first Chinese player to play in the Premier League. Brilliant. What a legend.
Now you're telling me that's not offside?
No, he's
by
miles
a
on.
Country mile.
Miles on, mate.
Mate, where was VAR back then?
Hangs it up. Craig Macken.
Oh, you know what? I've got to give fair credit. That's a banger header. That is a banger header.
Unplayable, mate.
Look at that. You look at the empty seats there are though. Like, how many people would have left?
Yeah.
From the City fans
when
you're
get the train back
down.
Yeah.
10 men in the second half. You would have gone.
Yeah. Steve McManaman playing as well. Unbelievable.
The next one is probably one of the most important games in Spurs' history.
Both of our histories.
Because this was us battling it out for that fourth spot.
It was a boring
Champions
game.
League football. Ball on the right wing.
Ding.
The thing is, like, he got the hand to it, but straight to Crouch's noggin, gets it in. He's always, and that's similar to like the Llorente situation where he's gone over to the away fans going nuts.
Yeah.
Because that, and right at the end of the game, has secured Champions League football for the following
season is the Inter Milan stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Following season is Inter Milan, playing Madrid in the quarterfinals. I mean, you could just look what it means to the players. Like, these guys have probably, most of them have never played European football, let alone Champions League.
Well, they're playing at Spurs. You obviously.
Let's get past it. But anyway, we've got the boy Harry Redknapp, one of my favourite managers at Spurs.
He was good fun. He's really good fun.
Where's look at him being bombarded.
That's probably the best moment in his managerial career. The highest. David Bentley, brilliant.
Look at him.
David Bentley.
Look at him. Look at you can tell how fuming he really is behind that. But so obviously that was just a great, from a Spurs perspective, just because, not as a game, but because of what the result meant. Yeah, of course, was great and quite historic for Spurs. All right, so we're a bit short for time, and there's a lot of goals.
There's so many big games
in this next one.
Yeah.
So we don't have time to like watch them and react to all of them. But very quickly, the next game we're going to do is the 2013 6-0 win from
Negredo.
City.
Jesus Navas. Lloris making that big mistake. 2 minutes in?
Yeah, to be honest,
clearance wrong.
This kind of game is one where I'm happy that I didn't go to this one.
Yeah,
because this is like I was relatively young when it happened. I wasn't going to like every away game I am now.
Yeah.
If I had to travel all the way to Manchester
to get piped,
get piped 6-0.
But this is the bit when Negredo was one of those strikers that had 6 months that he was untouchable, but then he completely went off the boil. He even came back with Middlesbrough, and he was never the same. But the way he turned Michael Dawson,
I think there's
scary.
The way your attack was, because obviously this is 2013. This is kind of, I guess you could say, the start of your because you got the new takeover. You're bringing in all these like.
It was early on, Pellegrini.
Yeah, exactly. But you're at the start of building like a solid team.
Yeah.
2013. I think at this point, I'm pretty sure because this is November. We would have sold Bale by this point.
This is the Bale money. Yeah, I think Kirikes was involved in this one. You had a few.
So we bought Ericsson.
Yeah.
Ericsson, Lamela, Chadli, Kirikesh, Bentaleb. The only good player in that is Ericsson. Like, the rest of them
never quite worked out.
Were trash. It was like it's the same thing what Liverpool did with Suarez money.
Yeah.
They just bought a bunch of average players.
But you got the goals though. Jesus Navas' finish.
The goals,
the curler, top corner, Negredo's turn.
That was not fun, but what a cracker as well. We're going to move on though to something that's a bit more in our favour, and this is more.
I know what's happening.
For this one, so we're not on the big one just yet.
Oh, fine. Okay.
We're not on the big one just yet. This is the one before, the game before the first leg.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about the Champions League last year.
Yeah.
So the quarterfinal. Obviously, this is at the time was our biggest fixture. It's like leveling our quarterfinal that we got to against Real Madrid.
Yeah, we
first
bought
time Champions League.
Yeah.
So it was huge for us. Playing an English side, new stadium, massive occasion.
Yeah.
I remember the atmosphere was insane for that game. But there's one particular moment in this game, the 1-0 win over City, that I want to get your opinion on.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Right, so this is it. Raheem Sterling obviously running the box, goes to have a shot.
Yeah, he's blocked the ball with his hand.
Right,
he's blocked a goal. An attempt on goal.
Regardless of what the ruling may have been at the time, whatever. Do you think that was a penalty? Do you think that should have been given as a penalty?
There's two sides of me in different opinions. I'm old school, like in terms of when it comes to football. I don't like VAR. Obviously, you know me.
I mean, plenty of tweets.
By VAR. I hate VAR. With VAR, with the rules, it is handball with the rules.
Okay.
I don't think it should be in sport. I think Danny Rose should be able to try and block something. He's not picking the ball up to throw the ball away.
Yeah.
He's not. What
he's
that
not that.
Yeah,
I was going to say literally the pull off the best save of the season.
Danny Rose. I mean, if he's doing that, I think all rules of football should be that is, but he's sort of moving like, if we want players to move at full speed and give us an entertaining product that is football, we're talking about players sprinting so quick. Some of these players are quicker than some sprinters.
Yeah, definitely.
This is proper athleticism. If you want Danny Rose to sprint towards the ball, put his heart and soul on the line to win Spurs the Champions League,
this is a Champions League to do that quarter-final.
You want him to sprint towards it and have his arms a little bit out. but I think he should be given benefit of the doubt.
See, the thing is with me is like, so that obviously I think the shot was on target. I was like going on target. It could have easily been a goal, could have been Louis. So he had to throw everything he could on the line for that.
Yeah.
And for me, I think like he was 3 yards away from Sterling.
There's nothing he could do.
There's nothing. He was like, as you saw in the clip, just sprinting in and sliding in. By the way, which
I would want Danny Rose to do that for us.
But the thing is, like,
I'd want that to happen.
The thing, even with the rule, I'm pretty certain that the rule for the Champions League last year was that it was something to do with like the silhouette of the player.
Yeah, if it's extended out by
it had to be like a natural silhouette.
I think that was natural.
And as a defender, I mean, I know Alan Shearer picked up on this as well. As a defender, when you're sliding in like that, what you're going to do? You have your arms
exactly
to your side. You can't.
And defenders
it's physically
doing
impossible.
that when they're marking people. I
it doesn't make sense. Whereas, like, and it wasn't even like you said. It wasn't like his arm was out here. He literally just went like that. His arm was probably like that as he was sliding in.
For real.
Almost turning away from it, and he was 3 yards away.
For real.
So I think it was for me.
But
it definitely
you have to say is that based on how bad VAR's been, and obviously you've had it go in your favour later in the reverse time.
We're going to talk about next.
I'm sure we will.
But then, but of course, like at the end of the day,
foul.
I mean, luckily it didn't matter.
That was a poor penalty, and Aguero's missed a few.
Yeah, I think that was a very poor penalty. Arguably one of the, apart from the Ajax one of the craziest Spurs games I've ever seen, and it was Man City Spurs in the second leg last year. We all know what's happened. We all know the 4-3. You won 4-3, but obviously the away goals. There's obviously two things I want to focus on.
Yeah.
The first one will be our, I guess you can call it the winning goal.
Yeah.
Which was Llorente's goal. Corner coming in. Ooh, Llorente coming on as a super sub, run into the fans.
What you have to say is poor defending from us, but Llorente was always a difficult player to mark, right?
And that's why I don't know why we got rid of him. Like, didn't
it's a weird one because he's not doing well. He's not doing well at Napoli, is he?
No, but he was just a perfect guy to bring off the bench and 100%. For us to have like just that tall brute that you could just send the ball up to. And then obviously, as we know, it now goes to VAR because claims of a possible handball.
I want to remind me of this.
What do you think?
Yeah, that's handball, and it's the same principle.
His hand is nowhere near. It hits his hip. His hand is
but
nowhere
you know
near
me,
it.
I'm trying to say I don't like VAR. I don't like all this scrutiny about every decision. In football, that shouldn't be handball.
Yeah,
but in modern football, it is.
So in my opinion, I don't think that. I think it's tough because of the camera. I don't think it hits his arm anyway. I think it just hits his straight hip.
No, it does.
But even still,
definitely hits his arm, man.
But even still, his arm is literally.
I'm not even like envious anymore. We had an incredible season last season, but that is definitely a penalty, a not goal.
All right. Okay. Well, then it gets on to the final moment. Where let's have a look at this.
But when VAR overturns the passion and emotion, and it's not because I'm saying as a City fan. If it was the other way round and and Spurs had scored a goal, like whatever, the point of the matter is the emotion from the fans is being manipulated in a wrong way. It's going to get to the point where Tyrone Mings scored a bicycle kick for his. He's the captain of Aston Villa.
Yeah.
He scored a bicycle kick against Man United, and he didn't want to celebrate. He wasn't sure. Do you want that? Is it worth sacrificing the fact that fans, you're sat there, you spent hundreds of quid to get to Manchester, and you're not sure?
No, I hate it. I hate it because it's happened so much this season where we've scored a goal, and then you've got everyone around you. You're celebrating, but you're half celebrating. You're kind of like looking at the linesman. You're looking at where's the referee?
In life, there are so many moments in life where you don't know what's happening with certain things, your job. Who you're in a relationship with. Well, it sounds a bit weird, but in football, the one thing I could tell you was what it meant to celebrate a goal. It was pure. It was 100%.
The moment when the ball
VAR's made it like VAR's brought debate and uncertainty into the best thing about football, which is dramatic goals.
But obviously,
obviously it was the right decision, so I can't say that.
On the flip side of things, as a Spurs fan, in this case, it was the right decision, and it then allowed to have one of the best atmospheres for us away fans.
And it gave you the opportunity to go to Madrid and have the incredible experience based on it was deserved.
Or even to get to the semi-final, which is obviously a record, like we've never done that before.
Yeah, of course. And what you did against Ajax were memories that City might not have had. Exactly. We might have lost at Ajax, whatever.
So that's it. We've gone through a few of the big games, the big moments in Spurs.
Weirdly, it's more in your favour.
I wonder why. I wonder how that's happened.
Shame, but we win the trophies. You can have the moments between City and Spurs.
All right. To be honest, at this point and where we're at, I'll take that. But on a roll. So that was obviously our reaction to those games, and just to kind of close things out, we've obviously got the game coming up this weekend. Just very quickly, what do you think's going to happen? Like, what are you expecting from this fixture?
I think that we'll keep the ball. Firstly, I want us to score a goal. We haven't scored a goal at your stadium. It's a massive stadium, and if the atmosphere is good, which it usually is at White Hart Lane, it's about scoring early and nullifying your fans. and then trying to get a couple and making it sort of 3-0 as quick as possible, which sounds a bit like, you know, I'm trying to glorify it, but that's how City play. We try and crush teams quite early. As De Bruyne gets on the ball, Sterling cuts in. I'm not sure if Sterling will play, but one of the Sterling, Bernardo, Mahrez, one of those sort of damaged players gets a few goals.
Isn't Sane back in training as well now? I think.
Yeah, Sane.
Would you think he'll be involved at all, or is he?
No, I think they're looking towards sort of later on in February.
Okay, so still just trying to get him back into it, probably because there was a big injury.
We've missed him massively, to be honest with you.
See, that's the thing. Like, I think this is why I'm kind of a bit jealous about City, is that anytime obviously I watch you guys play, like you just said there, you go for the 3-0, the 4. You go to kill teams off. That is the one thing I hate about Spurs, is that we almost and it's not just it's not Mourinho, it's not him being defensive. This happened under Poch way too many times as well. We kind of we get the 1-0 or 2-0 or something, or 2-1. And we just almost settle for it. Yeah. And that's it. And it just annoys me because the amount of games we have thrown away by being 1-0 up or 2-1 up is ridiculous. So, and I think if you do score early on, the problem with the new stadium right now is that the atmosphere is great for fantastic for the first 10-15 minutes.
And then it flats up.
But then as soon as either the opposition team scores or whatever, it just dies out pretty quickly. Because recently we just haven't had that thing to cheer.
Yeah.
If we, for whatever reason, go 2-0 up in the first half, I think the atmosphere will be electric. It will be quite big. But if we fail to score or you score early on, we're going to find it tough to score. And who do you think is going to score, or do you think is going to be the most influential player?
I think Jesus will get a goal. I think Jesus, if he starts,
I can see that as well.
De Bruyne will be most influential.
He likes scoring against Spurs.
I don't think you can touch him. I don't think you can touch De Bruyne.
is too good. But so what do you think?
I'll do 3-1.
3-1.
I think you'll score. I think we're vulnerable at the back, obviously, as you are, but I think we'll get past you.
Okay, fair enough. I think Son's going to score, because obviously he scored that goal for the 1-0. But I don't know what it is about him, and he obviously scored in the 4-3 as well. For whatever reason, no matter how well we're playing, he just seems to score against City. So I think he'll get another goal. And even though he's been a bit out of form recently, he's good enough to do it. I'm going to say 2-2, because I'm going to be optimistic. Obviously, I'm not going to say we're going to lose. I never say we'll lose, but just recently we've only just about beaten Norwich, just about beat Brighton, just about beat Middlesbrough. It's tough. So I think it's going to be a great game to watch. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it as well. I think I'm looking forward to seeing Bergwijn if he plays. But I think that's just pretty much been it. Thanks for coming on. No worries. We filmed
They tend to favour you for some weird reason.
I don't know how that's happened. Thanks for coming on. Obviously, if you want to check out Buvey's channel and his Twitter, everything are all going to be in the description below. We filmed 2 videos for your channel.
Yes,
we did combined Premier League 11.
Good fun, actually.
Which was that's a great debates, great talking points there. And then of course just like a general preview, more detailed preview of the game.
I can't wait till we beat you.
Oh mate, well if we win, if we somehow beat
I'm blocking on WhatsApp.
Yes. Oh right. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you want to stick around, make sure to subscribe, like the video, all that jazz. And hopefully for a positive matchday vlog on Sunday. I'll see you then. Oh, God.
No, there ain't no stopping us. Fly without boarding pass. Couldn't catch me, I be moving fast. Call me a shooting star.